All right, welcome to Smokey's Grime Files. I'm your boy Journalist, and on this one, we are continuing our grime school education. I've been given some homework. Man had to show up. Shout out to the homie in London who told me that this is a freestyle that I should not only try and analyze much deeper, but it should be the basis of where I kind of start some of my education on preparing for what I got to do in July. So that's what we're here to do. Thank you guys for joining me. If you could, please hit that like, subscribe, and yeah, Patreon's in the description. Let's get into this one. See what that boy Novelist got for us on his SPITFIRE. JDZmedia.
JDZmedia.
Peak fam. Yeah, Raggle cuz, you know it. Hold tight Hampton. Hold tight on my square dons. Hold tight. No blood! He's not here. Hold tight my wig set pain gang man them. I tight the yo. Spray on the beat. Peas, guarantee. You don't have to believe or agree. Yeah. When I touch my day, but me. Yeah. Man don't wanna spit properly. No. Wanna screw face, but fuck that shit. That's two-face. Heat man up or come like duvets. Can't stop me from south. Not east, not a copy. But the MC, N-O-B. From Rockley, I'm a top G. So, no say. Yo.
My man was right. It's not the most syllabically complex thing that I'm gonna hear, but the pocket he has is so tacky. But it's so simple, but it's so tacky. It's like when things are so simplistic, but they require a high skill set to do, like frying an egg. It's one of those things where people think it's very simple, but to do it correctly actually takes fucking skill.
Spray on the beat. Peas, guarantee. You don't have to believe or agree. Yeah. When I touch my day, but me. Yeah. Man don't wanna spit properly. No. Wanna screw face, but fuck that shit. That's two-face. Heat man up or come like duvets. Can't stop me from south. Not east, not a copy. But the MC, N-O-B. From Rockley, I'm a top G. So, no say it can't haunt me. I'm doing this properly. Don't really care, man. The level in I. That's rare. Merkin everywhere I go there. Yeah, I call the shots like I'm there and. Like I'm a G, know that I'm spitting a vibe on a beat. Riding a tune, don't go hammer, take time in a tune. Grime in a tune, can't spit a bar like mine in a tune. See me go sour like live on a tune. I'm bruised, anybody talking loose, anybody talking. This man, I'll make a man dark like goose. Barefoot ting, start for your shoes, so choose. What you gonna do? Do the wrong thing, you're due to get sued. And it's not just bars when I enter the room. Man, them when I glance when I enter the room. Like your girl's ass when I enter the room. I take a chance when I enter the room. Let me bring it right back. I'm old school like when they have fitting like caps. I used to spit in my gap. Now I got bars that I'm making mom sit on my lap. Loudest here and chat.
I used to spit in my gaff, and I got bars that make your mom sit on my lap. Chat that shit, my nigga.
I take a chance when I enter the room. Let me bring it right back. I'm old school like when they have fitting like caps. I used to spit in my gap. Now I got bars that I'm making mom sit on my lap. Loudest here and chat. Talk on my name. Eat what I'm getting slap. Forget me if I don't wanna make more money. I don't wanna figure about cash. I wanna get gas. I wanna lash. More girls with a big stash. I'm not fast, got peas, not grass. He's on the road, he's not rags. Yeah, I'm rag. I'll tell your mom stop telling with slags. I'm on the dock, never look back. Got dough in my socks where I put that. And I don't really want it to fool. And I got my eyes on a ball like pool. If you don't wanna rate, man, that's cool. Don't wanna get shanked with a pencil. Don't run it up.
So this, this section would be his sing-along bar section, all right? Like a lot of what I've heard from could be turned into sing-along bars on a set. Like that, I used to spit in my gap. Like you would really flip that into something like on a proper set. But he just has them as bars. Am I tripping in thinking this?
Know yourself, if you don't know, it's good for your health. Man, better duck down before you get shot down. Side like a Dell, side like a bell, chicken get pressed. When I'm trying to run it up a big of his chest, nothing ain't blessed. If I get stressed, then lick man's head off the desk. If you wanna come with bars, flex, better know that it's gonna get intense. Man, get bun down like incense. Yo, I said Mercury. I said I'm gonna murk you. Murk one, burn one, then I burn two. Spray like me, they wanna.
That's another one. Sing along right here.
I said I'm gonna murk you. Murk one, burn one, then I
whole
burn
thing.
two.
Whole
Spray
thing.
like me, they wanna learn to. But they can't, I'm going in like curfew. So, can't tell me about flow. Lose your front like where you don't go. It's time to get rolled on the slide. Then try act like say you don't know. When you do know, better than half get to you know. Man can't chuck you my you know. If you don't comply, it's gonna be like Cleo. Ain't gonna warm in the right, you know. Like, it's not a surprise, you know. Know yourself, otherwise you're gonna get bucked, but not by guys, you know. Not there, wait, stop, wait. Spin the MC round the block, wait. Bang on around with it, not great.
It's like it's almost all comprised of like sing-along bars. But they're like bars that a nigga has to like respect. If you, or at least how I think about myself, I'm like, I'm a cool ass nigga. So I hear this nigga rapping, but I have a preference towards like the super lyrical shit. He's still saying some real shit that at the end of the day is undeniable. It's just some shit you're like, yeah, fuck with that. It sound hard.
The MC round the block, play, no, oh, stop, oh, for the MC round the block, oh, bear on around with it, not, oh, but the MC like hot, oh, everything I do is banging, try spud me, get left hanging, running up shows, not linking a whole girlfriend, no trust, man, thinks I'm a gallus, more time, you'll see me with a gallus, like the first line of the bar, I'm banging, not enough work, man, never sliding. Man never chatting, nigga might never go out there and back in. When I do shows, P's stacking. Be on the road, so I'm not splashing. Might cop me an Addy that's backing. So, you know, get me backing.
So this is also my problem, like my personal problem, not with what Novelist is doing. I'm just from an analytical standpoint of looking at what I do and trying to really craft the right flows for the grime, like music I want to create. When I do what Novelist does, I just feel like I'm rapping. And now I feel like I've stopped making grime. So it's two things. I need to just make more grime tunes so that I could just make more grime tunes, because that's the only way you're going to get better is making more grime tunes. But then from a theoretical standpoint of it, I'm just like, I feel like it just falls apart once I start to sound like I'm just rapping, because there's just not enough men that sound like me with my accent doing the ting. So then, or at least the ting in a respectable level, I should say, because there's bare niggas in America that do like grime, but them niggas don't get no respect them this way. So I was just like, well, some of them do, but for the most part, like the men, there ain't no man from my ends ever fucking been considered top 5 or 10 or 20 or fucking 100. There's 100 niggas in London before a man will ever reach for a nigga from North America. Like, come on now. No disrespect to Trey, but I don't think no man is ever gonna put Trey in the top 50 of grime MCs. I could be wrong though. I don't know Trey's catalog like that. I'm just saying from my perceptions. So this is why I say it feels like it falls apart when I'm just rapping. But he just sounded like he was rapping here to me.
I'm not slashing. Man, cop me your Addy that's backing. Oh, you know, get me backing. Man, I bring it up backing. Their vibes I bring when I write. Hype when I'm at, that's just a jacket. Lyrically you on top, me get them where they don't match like odd socks. Got a feeling my tune so much, when it's on, you ain't gonna press pause like a stopwatch. Hype with a little G-shot watch, don't go race, then we get locked off. I'm moving up so fast, you man are not going nowhere like your bench ain't popped off. Man are not like I got beats, but none of them drop like mine. You can't stop my time, roll with a square, nobody can't block my guys. Think you're a hot wise guy, you would get shown man a code, not like ice. Forget chief and a little man that's dead. That's not making a dime, cause I'm on this thing, are you mad? Block off. Hold on, no. Get me, you know what it is.
Yo, shout out to my nigga. I'm actually, I've talked to my nigga before I actually drop his name, because I'm like, niggas be trying to stay low, and I don't be trying to blow niggas spot up. So my nigga, you do see this. Shout out to you. This was actually, I don't know why I took this on to get to this. However, I'm happy I've gotten to it at this point, especially with what I'm trying to do right now. And this is also a freestyle that I will actually sit back and listen to again, just because the longer you listen to it, the more it seems simplistic, but the more you just see how well crafted it is and how many bars actually weave in and out of each other. Because it comes across so simple, but it's actually got levels on it. So that said though, I'm going to give this a 9. We already know I already fuck with Novelist. Like, I like Cuz music. I like his whole like attitude, the way he kind of carried himself as a young man up until now. Nothing I really say about Novelist. Songs a 9. Bro's cold. Shout out to the homie. Shout out to Frankie. Yeah, that's gonna be it for me on this one. Thank you guys very much for supporting whatever the hell I've decided to do. I truly do appreciate each and every one of you. But at this point, I'm really in the gym and in school at this point. Like I was just in school before they apparently saw me walking in the hallway and said I need to come to football practice. So now I got to put in the work so I can survive a football practice, because I don't want to look like a fucking fool. So yeah, the hustle continues, the grind continues, the studying continues. Thank you to everybody. Please hit that like, subscribe, Patreon, and all that. See you on the next one. I'm out of here. Peace.